yeah, I'm gonna try and do it in one. If it runs over to 2, then so be it. But the reason why it might go over to 2 is because I accidentally collected 12 already, so I'm gonna have to like make sure I can remember where the key that I already collected was, which could prove problematic. So for the first part, there are 5 keys in Bloodstone, and thankfully I have collected none. So I'm gonna start by trying to do this one, but I might need the dog. But as you can see, I don't have my dog, so I won't have any like clues or aids. I'm gonna have to like full on remember and find every key by myself. So of course, when you guys do this, you'll have a much easier time of it than I will. Like for example, there might be something physically impossible for me to get when I think about it, because in Bowerstone there is a key which is a dig spot. Which obviously, if I don't have a dog, I can't be doing no dig spots, because George sure isn't smart enough to dig on his own. Actually, that's a point. Actually, to start this video, I'm going to begin it by showing everyone how to get your dog back if you haven't already got it. Because that way, people who are in the same situation as me will know the easy way to get out of it. And so, I know this is going to kind of mess up my DLC playthrough, but I can just show you how to get there again. It's not really going to matter. Because I really need to get the dog. I'm good at Fable, but I'm not sure if I can remember all 50 key locations with no aid.
Isn't it just the most perfect day?
Yeah, come on in, let's go.
Oh, that's a relief. Let's go. I hope my submarine can hold 2 people.
And also there's one doing calories. All Island, Volume 1. Assassin's Gloves. All Nights. So, thankfully, I'm fairly certain nothing big happens when you first come here, so I can comfortably just do this at the start to show you. I don't have to worry about anything.
You'll find the chieftain in his office.
I really hope I can just do this.
Step up and
So
play
to
your
do it, you
game.
have to start off by making someone follow you.
Oh, where are we off to?
And up here somewhere there is a crypt. There it is. So we open this up. And you send that person in there. And what you do is you pull this lever. Crypt closes. Way around, really. And there you have it. I now have myself a new dog. So, for anyone who lost their dog and didn't know how to do that, that is how you do it. I don't remember if the game shows you how to do it beforehand. So, if the game already does show you, I apologize for always looking at it, but just in case, you never know. Yeah. Dog can now have a bow wow collar. Right then, so now on to the 50 keys. Now I feel confident enough to actually go for it. Because I know my luck, I'd end up missing so many keys without the aid of the dog. At least I think I would. I'm going to start off with a quiet check over here. It's logical since this is the furthest point away in Bloodstone. also going to hope, pray, that Reva's house does not require a gold key, because I don't know if I can afford Reva's house right now. And with Bloodstone being my first location, if I find like 3 keys, I'm gonna leave.
The stores are now opening!
Okay, so that door opens. Obviously.
Stalls now open!
There we go. Looks like they hey. Pick up line.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit him with a pickup line. Which subsequently opens this door for us. Which might or might not grant us silver key number 1. Which does. Okay. So there's the first silver key from Bloodstone. I might be correct in remembering this, or it is a gargoyle that's there, not actually a silver key. But I think there's something over here in the water. Army looking. It's either gonna go through or dog thinks there's a dig spot up here that could help. If he wants to come up here, even better. Anything here, little man?
So, you want some shooting tips, do you? Try keeping your
Okay,
eyes
so the whole
open,
point
you
of that bit of
dark
land is
git.
just you can shoot this gargoyle over here. I didn't think it was the silver key. Be sure. Basically, I didn't want to have to assume it's not a gold key or a silver key. Ignore it, and then have to come back at the very end and realize, oh. Hold on.
I heard there was a prophecy about you. Yeah, something about the worst marksman of all time. Yeah, that was it.
I have no idea how well this is going to go because I haven't done my research. I haven't ran around Bloodstone or any part of the game since my last video, so I haven't familiarized myself with any of the keys apart from the ones I already know.
You can't hit me. You can't hit me.
For gargoyles instead. Really irritating.
I can tell by your glazed over eyes you can't shoot straight.
Yeah, okay, so there's nothing here. Yeah, I get the feeling this is gonna have to be a 2-part video, because unless I
Whoa! You're more of a
unless I
crackpot than a
block or
crack
make up
shot.
for it in the other areas. I think this video could end up being like 2 or 3 hours long. You know, I have videos up that long before. But I might try to try and cut out some of the nonsense that isn't needed. So if you remember, there is definitely a silver key. This is not the sinkhole I remember. Not at all. praying to God that there is not a key in the original version of what the look like. So there's silver key number 2. That will be one that you may have missed, may have not thought of coming back for, because if you came through here the first time and there in fact wasn't a key, there would be no reason for you to come back and to look through there again. So you want to go here now. I didn't even try to think of the last time that key might be there available to you from the very start of the game. Low level magic. So far, the entire purpose of getting this dog has been useless. It hasn't barked a single time. Two keys in this area. Yeah, so this key is found by simply going around here. Go in the gargoyle behind it. And instead of going into this cave right here, go to the right. Jump down. And that is key number 3 in Bloodstone. I'm going to fast travel back just to save a little bit of time now. So let's check, just be sure. So yeah, it's 2 keys left. So I'll go to the mansion from this point. Okay. And this place. What was that?
I bask in your
Sailors are
regal
always a great place to
luminosity.
look no matter where you are. There we are. Oh, I remember being. I'm certain there's a water. I was looking earlier, but just didn't find it. So that's 4th key. That's the 4th one. The dog hasn't been barking anywhere around here. Safe to assume that the 5th key.
And then I turn around the corner, and the penguin said,
We're nothing but animals.
I hear your shooting's as bad as your body odor.
I'm certain it's in the water. No, it's not in the water.
Tell me this, how does a rubbish shooter like you stay alive? You
impressive.
must be a right jammy. Yippee!
There's another dive spot. What's that one? Ah. So yeah, certainly there's a silver key in the water. Right then, so if we go to our regions now, that is all 5 locations for the Bloodstone keys. And I already have 1 key at Bower Lake, and thankfully I remember where that key was. So this key won't be a problem with me re-showing you where I already found it. Yeah, so let's quickly make sure as you can tell by my any more hollow men appear now, I'm just going to leg it past them. Save everyone's time.
Ah, you blundering Jews!
There's a lot of hollow men. Very last key. Wow. Don't die. I'm sure this game allows you to fast travel regardless of enemies around you. You want to go to the gypsy camp. Bower Lake, compared to other areas in Fable, is quite a free roam-esque level. It's quite big. There's not corridors directing you around everywhere. It's quite open spaced, so it's a lot trickier and a lot easier to not find one of the keys. I believe it's either a key here or it's a silver key chest. But there's also an area which is not available at the start of the game.
No,
There's no that fence by here, which you couldn't get past, I believe, at the start of the game. Yeah, I just remembered it completely wrong. We could have done this ages ago. Well, you can get it now.
hey, come and have a go at me.
There's a gargoyle.
If you think.
Hey, sugar.
So now you want to run over here. If I am right in thinking there's a key here, hopefully that dog of mine will start barking at some point. this cave at the back. It's useless. Right in front of me. Oh, there's treasure, master. There's treasure. Okay. This isn't. There's a floating light. This is a very magical place. Ah, yeah, okay, there was a silver chest. That's what it was over here, not a key. But I can open it. So, you will... What's this? Storm Scar. Pretty cool sounding one. I'm gonna run up here as well. Oh, he's found something. Oh yeah, I knew it. I knew there was a silver key here. So... It's worth your time to come back here. There's a key and there's a chest, as well as a silver chest. Silver key chest. And then after this you want to just drop down. There's nothing else here now. The next key is one which you... Weird, should just have fallen on there. This key you almost definitely have already collected. You should have had this at the very, very start of the game. Unless you deliberately left it, so you could just find them all in one sitting. I should have done that really, left that key behind. Why do I have a map marker? So not a map.
Hey, what are you doing with all them weapons? You might as well use a wee toy slingshot, you big baby.
So you want to swim over here. Oh, that chest wasn't there before, was it? Interesting. Yeah, that definitely wasn't here at the start of the game. I wouldn't just put a huge vial of experience there through. Yeah, there'll be a silver key around here, there will be. Can't remember if it's at this point by here or slightly further back, but you'll find a key to the right of this area by here. This little island. Okay, for the last one. The last one's outside. It's not inside a building, because I don't know. I'm certain it's not anyway. Okay, let's have a look over here. Because this area is quite filled with stuff. I've been in there. I've already got the key from in there. I showed you that one. That was the first one I got for you. Oh. Then this must be there. Oh, there's the key. Let's grab that then. So to get this key, you can either fast travel to the Tomb of Heroes, which will take you by there, and you can come out, or you know where, like, you know, obviously that's like a very iconic part of the game, so you'll know where you can find this, the top of like the Heroes Guild area, and you just come down this to the right. God, couldn't get my words out then. So let's just check, just be sure. There's 5 keys, and there's 4 for 4. Brightwood, okay, cool. I haven't collected any key at Brightwood. So I think there was one at the Forsaken Fortress. So we'll start with the Forsaken Fortress, which thinking about it, probably isn't the best place to start from because it's not a place you can get easily. Yeah, okay. No, that won't start at the Forsaken Fortress. It's a stupid place to start. Brightwood. We'll start from Bower Lake Road, the way in which everyone will be coming from. So it makes sense. So I can just walk through it like I would. Because there's got to be one at Giles' farm. There has to be. It's a big important area and it's got like an underground crypt and everything. I'm sure there was one actually in the underground crypt when I think about it. I know two off the top of my head. Okay. Some bandits down there. So if I'm lucky. Right. What's this trail leading me to? Oh, it's that, isn't it? Can I just like take it off? Oh yeah, 2 seconds please. Yeah, turn the trail off for now. Look around. So what was it? Was it 5 in this area? Brightwood, yeah, okay, we've got 5 to find here. Oh. Yeah, so So the first one you will find if you come from Bower Road, and you just go forward a little bit and follow the road to the left. Okay, the dog seems to want to get the dig spot more than he wants the treasure. Good one. Okay, so that is key the first, and that is not one of the 2 keys I was thinking of off the top of my head. So that now leads us up to, I know I can definitely find 3 keys without any difficulties.
Yay!
Okay. Let's activate that. Realistically, the tower is a logical place to have at least 1 key. Again, I'm not going to kill every enemy I see. I'm going to kill a few, obviously. Still need experience. But I also want to minimize how long this video will take me. I'll keep it as minimal as possible. Okay, I'm not seeing any dive spots in the water. Because the water's quite browny. You know, Fable just lets you swim around in the nice coloured water. Clean water. It's weird because it's uncanny how the water in Fable, regardless of where it is, apart from that one patch, appears to always be like nice and clean water. Scarf's tower just got screwed over with water. Ah yes, I just remember. Oh, I didn't even look at this. There's one in the area in which you can find Tai Chi. So that will take us up to 4 keys. Oh no, okay, cool. I just remembered where all 5 keys are. There's 2 from Tai Chi, I believe. There's one at the top. See, look at... No, just little secrets in Fable. Just the amount, pointless as hell, no reason to come here. But the fact that it's here, like there's probably hundreds of people, maybe even thousands, who played this game who never found this little room. Because I don't even know if I've ever found this little room before. No, really, just to check. Am I on one key? Oh, Brightwood. Yeah, okay, we've got one key in Brightwood. And I'm very confident I can find the other 4 in a, well, I can't say like really quick because it's going to take me as long as it takes me to get through this area, really. But I know I won't struggle to find them. Oh, okay, cool. The spikes don't come out anymore. So the second key I'll be showing you is the next floor up. There'll be another floor with loads of spikes, and the key is on the spiked floor to the left. See? So here's key number 2 in Brightwood. And you want to continue your way up to the top, as you normally would. Of course, these keys you can't get at the start of the game. You can only get these once that pillar is moved out of the way. So you'll need to progress a little bit through the game. I believe it's at least after the Crucible, maybe even a bit further. But then there should be a silver key around here. Oh, anyway, where did I find the Daichi? The Daichi is by here. Unless I've slightly forgotten. Okay, innit? Let's drop down here. Ah, right. Yeah, okay, that's the 5th one. I knew it was related to this area. So, what do you want to do for this one then? Maybe to drop down initially.
Look at them muscles! Bet you can lift a troll, can't ya?
Who's talking? Right, mate. Go away. So you want to drop down, run to the left, go through this archway. These guys are going to be a pain, so I'm going to have to kill these.
You are too slow!
You are too slow! And you're too stupid to avoid lightning. So I'm going to turn to the right, go through the pillar. Archway, sorry. And then I'm going to come up here. Go to the left.
I hear you've got a heavy sack of gold.
So essentially you just want to go through that archway and then follow the road after you come up the stairs. And you are now at the other side of that bridge. God, that guy does so much damage. So, silver key number 3. For the final 2, you want to start off by... Actually, do you want to start off by going... No, we'll leave Giles' farm until last. Because these last 2 keys are actually quite far away from each other. So there's no quick way of doing it. But the quickest way I can think of would be to get this key first. And then fast travel to Giles' farm. That is, of course, provided I am running the way I think I'm... Hey, what are you attacking the innocent guy for? I'll defend you. Do they pretend to be dead or do they actually die? Okay. but let's just leave these alone now. So we want to make our way back to here. I know this isn't the way that Garth takes you there initially, but this is the easiest way for me to do it. So, well, like last time you had to go up there, this time you want to go around to the back. So, if you're more familiar than I am with this area, because, you know, I still know where a lot of the things are, but other than this playthrough I've done with you now, I haven't actually played this game in a long time, so I remember where things are, but not how to get around to them, if you know what I mean. So, if you can remember the way Garth took you, then I would suggest taking that way, because it'll save you a bit of time. If not, you can follow the same route I have and just run it in reverse. So, this is the statue Garth takes you to. You come back a little bit to the gate, to the left, or if you've gone the opposite way, it's on your right, and the key will be down here. And then for this bit now, you want to travel here. Go to the farm. My dog hurt? Oh no. Then we go down to the cellar. And then the final key in the Brightwood is found where we found the Protector, or whatever the gun's called. So again, you have to run past or kill lots of follow men. You can choose to run past them for you. Look up ways to lead one. That's what I do. That key is just on my left. Let's kill all these quickly now. So I got them right where I want them. Right where I want them. Oh no. Cheese. Damn, that's cheese as well. Okay then. And that is all 5 keys of Brightwood. So far I have helped you find the first 14, I believe. First 14 keys. Now we go to Bowerstone Cemetery. And we'll start from Old Town Road again. This is how you would get here first, so it's the logical place to start. Okay. So this is how you get, this is like the first point of this map. The first key, I believe, is back here. No, that's not where I was trying to go. Okay, my mistake. It's probably, the place I'm looking for is probably further back than I believe it is. So, okay, since we're here, I will take you to the the key in the mansion first. Again, I'm aware this is not a key that you will be able to get straight away. You'll have to wait a little bit before you can get this key. But I'm certain there's a key in here somewhere. Let's have a look around. There we are. So here's the first of 4 keys. We jump down like badasses, or is it going to make me run down like a thespian? I don't know, maybe a thespian would jump. So there's 1 key. I'm at least 90% certain 1 key is going to be inside the area where you get the rare ruby. Right, okay, this is what I meant to show you first. Okay. Oh, there's my wife to be. Right, so we start off by.
All right.
Okay, we start off by getting this then. This is only a 1 key one, so this won't be anything of particular value or worth. Ring.
I wish I could afford clothes like those.
Oh, vulgar fresh.
Hey?
Used to think you were the best. But now,
No wonder they talk about you wherever you go.
aren't you a good
So doing that opens this apparently. I'm gonna shoot that one. Do it again. If I get this too. So you just have to follow this now. I believe it's over here. Yeah. No way. Then you wanna just follow it around. So you wanna grab this key as well. So this is key number 2. Unless those hollow men have distracted me and I've lost track of it. Which could very well be the problem, because that's... This thing that we follow in opens that door. So yeah, the hollow men made me lose track of this, so I'd have to run back down and... find it, essentially. The gargoyle's on that as well, in case you're wondering where the gargoyle is. God damn it, game, what have you done to me? Ah, there we go. So you open that door.
Let's see your aim.
I was hoping the spread would so far we've got 2 keys. And this one doesn't feel like it's going to be worth it because it's not going to be a key. It'll be good though. A noble lady's hat. Precious necklace. Porcelain doll. Better than I thought. Still not very good. Okay, so that's how you find 2 keys. Which I keep saying, so I apologise and I'm going to stop saying it now.
We cannot possibly marry until we have a suitable home.
You think you're
Well,
smart?
I'll let you live in the graveyard mansion just as soon as I earn enough money to lose 1,000 gold every 5 minutes. Basically. That's weird. Again, I have not come this way. I don't think.
I
doing this
started
entire
out as
playthrough.
a humble guard too, you know. Then I cracked my first big case, the mystery of the stolen blood sausage.
Oh, Fairfax tomb. We popped on there in a second. Let's go see what this dog is digging up for me. It's not a digs. If it's not a key, you're wasting my time. Ah, I remember the 2 keys are in this area. So this area does not produce a key. Where I'm going now. The last 2 keys are, one of them is in the tomb, I believe, where you get. Actually, no, just ignore what I'm saying. Ignore. There could be a key in here, for all I know. Still open somewhere else. There's 2 chests. 3, 4. Interesting. Is this the chest that... Oh, that must be the area that you unlock when you buy the mansion. When you can get the potion that lets you change your sex. Little thing. If your character... If you leave the area, you lose the potion. But if you swap it, like... have a friend find you in the world and you give it to them as a gift, you keep it. The door is locked.
You are certainly a pleasant animal.
Interesting. Okay. Okay, then he wants me to point the laugh at him. Whoop. Okay, interesting stuff. Finding some secrets while doing this. Oh, yeah, I remember doing this. I've done this before. I know I should be focusing on mainly the silver keys. But, you know, when you don't entirely remember where all the keys are... Well, that was weird as hell. 'Cause I'm fairly certain I remember where the last 2 keys are in this area. I just needed to double check to make sure that they weren't over here. Now I can say with full confidence I know where the last 2 are. So the first one is back here.
Hey there. Name's Mickey. Mickey the Spider, they call me, on account of my hairy legs.
So that's key number 3.
You're turning down some easy gold, but
Don't care.
whatever.
And key number the 4th is in here. Or at least it should be. If I've remembered correctly where it is, essentially. So far, this is 17 keys, and then this one will be the 18. Problem is, I can't even rely on the dog in areas like this, because the dog's a bit of a pansy. Okay, I can go down there. Right here. Interesting. Oh, okay, this is a shortcut. Is it back to the start? Which could prove to be a good thing, more fun that I noticed it, or it could prove to be a bad thing, because I could... It was just wasting my time, because the key might be at the very start, not at the very end.
I might be made of stone, but at least I ain't stone blind.
So we just ignore these. So for the gargoyle, it's a good idea to take the stairs. By the looks of it, for the silver key, I should have just walked this the normal route. How's it going? God damn. Follow men. They're ruining their fun little adventure of finding keys. I don't know why they've been everywhere to find them. Stupid mistake. I shouldn't have. Let me move. Okay. So ignore him. Ignore him. He's not important. Put the sword away. Oh, whatever do you want then, Mr. Big Shot Hero?
I hear your shooting's as bad as your body odor.
You hear correctly. My shooting is fantastic, and so is my body odor. As in, it's fantastically kept in check. So my mistake. You don't want to go down that way. You want to go this way. And if the key is not here, I have no idea where I'm going to look. So all my eggs are in this basket. Ah, I know what it is. So yeah, so this key now, you can't get this key straight away. You have to do a bit of the quest first, and then you can come up here. And bam, you go. You have to break that wall as well. That wall isn't opened. You have to hit the wall, and then it will reveal the key. So 5, then we got 9, we got 14, there we are, 18 keys. Right, I have already collected 2 out of the 3 keys in this area. Thankfully for everyone involved, I remembered exactly where those 2 keys were. So far, none of the 12 keys I already collected have been an issue. They're going to be somewhere though, aren't they? Okay.
Our owner is famous. That means we're better.
The first key. If you come over here between the pub and the shop, your dog will detect a dig spot, which is right here, and you will find a key. Let's check the cellar because I can't remember off the top of my head where the third key is. So if I can find it before I take you to the second key, that would be fantastic. No, that's Old Town. I'm going to guess the key is probably in one of the shops, like in one of the upstairs areas, or maybe down here. I haven't been down here so far. Okay. Oh yeah, there's key number 2. So you want to turn around. Shoot that. And then bam. There is your second key in Bowerstone. Save a little bit of time as usual. I will... Bowerstone Market, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So you want to go to Lake Road. So from here now. What's he found? Okay. Sorry, after this area, so I see I can't ignore the dog in the other areas. I could have ignored him then because I knew this was not where the key was. Because I know, well, I've already got all 3 keys here now. So unless I know it's not a key, I'll ignore the dog from now on. So for the third key, you need to get in here. But you can't get in there from that door. You have to go over here and dive in the water, or get in the water somehow. And under this bit of the pier, there's a dive spot.
Shops now open to the
You
public.
dive down here, and then you will find the key in this room. And then that is how you collect the third key.
Dire news,
Go
I'm
away.
afraid. More people have been taken captive.
And that's how you find all 3 keys in Bowerstone. So let's have a look. Next area, where are we? Bowerstone Old Town. Okay, cool. I haven't collected any keys here either. So we'll start here from the Market Road. There's 3. I know where one is off the top of my head. I can probably remember where the other ones are as well. Quite comfortably, I believe. I'm sure they're like... I'm sure there's one down here. What has he found? Dig spot. Okay. I don't think it's a key, but you can't be too sure. I don't see who'd bury a key by some flowers. Okay. So I think this is where the first key is. Do you want to turn by here? No, okay. Just a chest. Oh, but there is a dig spot, so there's still hope. God, you can understand why people don't lock their chests, because there's not many people who would be brave enough to come down to this server. Especially when it looks so grim down here. That's a good one. Okay, so sadly that is not the right area.
Bet you won't believe this, Mum, but I'm looking forward to school.
Right, so I'll buy and rent out. I should still have access to open the doors. So for this area, you do want to... There we are. So here's one key. So the main thing is essentially the houses. It's either down their cellars or you need to buy the house. Or wait for a time when the house is open. Because I know where the second key is straight away.
Fill up
So I'm going to try and find the other
your
key
belly with our
first.
foodstuffs.
Best of Bowerstone, right here.
Let's check upstairs. Oh, keep getting caught when I'm trying to move around. Oh, see, there is a chest. I just bought the house, it's not stealing. No one's even moved in yet.
If I'm good this year, can I get a book of spells for my birthday? The greatest hero in Albion history. Here. Wow.
Buy your
I've
wares
already got
here.
that.
The shop owned by one of Albion's.
Let's have a look. Is it down here where Pete used to be?
No one on Bowerstone has better products.
General goods, and I can't actually buy it. That's interesting.
Adventurers.
So let's have a look. How much are you? Yeah, I'll buy you for 60,000.
You got any health or potions?
There we are. So here's key number 2. So that one is a matter of you definitely need to buy this place, because there's no way the game's going to let you get in here otherwise. And it is only for the sake of the key. There's not a chest in here,
Shoot me!
because the gargoyle is actually outside to the right. Gargoyle's just over here.
Going up a lot recently.
Around here somewhere.
But I suppose that's alright.
There it
We're
is.
getting paid more after all.
And then the third and final key in Bowerstone Old Town. If you want to come down here,
want my own
first house on the left. So you want to buy this house, or again you can knock on the door till someone opens. But this way's quicker. You want to come upstairs. out onto the balcony, and on the right you will find the key. Right, so let's go to the next area. Just quickly make sure again all the keys. So that's 5 for 5, 4 for 4, 5 for 5, 4, 3, and 3. So Rookridge. Rookridge, I've already found 4 of the keys. Shit, okay. Right, this one's going to be tricky then. I already know I picked up the one in the Temple of Shadows by mistake, so I can show you where that one was. Okay. Yeah, so if you let this place go to shit, shadow creatures. Oh great, there's a banshee. Where is the banshee though? Don't die when I So the key in here will be around here. So again, you can get this one before it all turns to shit in here, when it's just weirdos and not people trying to kill you, which is also how I'd suggest you get the key. Xbox, stop listening. Stop listening. Honestly, Connect is an idiot. I'm fairly certain I did not say go home or Xbox in one sentence just then. Okay, so the key is definitely there. Okay, so next one, where's the Hob Cave? Let's make sure there's not something outside this area first. Okay, this one could be a pain. I've shown you where one of the keys are, but there's still 3 unexplained keys. Dog. Anything here? Seeing any keys doesn't mean anything. The dog. Okay, let's quickly. Is there anything here? I'm sure this is that Lionhead Island. Lionhead Isles. It needs more hollow men. Stop with the hollow men. Fed up of fighting hollow men. Let's continue on around here. Gemstone Grotto. complete mess. No hollow men. So far, one key here. But, like, obviously, with things like this, where I've stupid enough to find 4 keys in this area, the option always stands where you could just watch my playthrough. If you watch when I first come to Rookridge, yeah, okay, there's a key over there. You'll see exactly where I found the key for the first time. Problem is, I can't tell you which part of my playthrough I go there, sadly. But I know I've so far shown you 2 keys in this area. There's one more for me to find, so I still need to show you. Okay, so back to the Hob Cave. Okay, I'm certain I found a key in or about here somewhere. Oh, there's a dive spot there, so that can't have been a key. My dog is scared, which is going to interfere if he is a big spot or... Well, big spot. Might say a big spot. There on a treasure chest. Okay, there is a dig spot. Okay. Money. Okay. Well, I'm sure the key was in this area. Close it. Oh, yeah, he's found a dig spot. Where's it, little man? Start digging, little man. Let me have a think for a second. I'm sure there's one in here though. Oh, what's that? What's over there? This part I may very well have to try and like find my original discovery of the key. or keys for Rookridge and try and just like edit them in or something. What be the key? So I've already found the keys once. I know I can find them again. Because I know there's one by the Deaf to Us Part place. I'm sure there's a key somewhere around the oh yeah, there's a key.
You want some shooting tips, do you? Right, keeping your eyes open, you dumb git.
Rookridge Inn. When you go around the back and climb up that like when you're chasing Dash, he runs one direction. He goes to your right or your left. If you go to your right instead of the way Dash goes, you find a key at the end of the pier. What was he found? Oh, he's found enemies. Okay. Let's make sure the key is not over here. What is this? Telling me I can't break that and go down there. Hey, let my dog over there. What a rip off. Okay. So far, I've found one key and showed you where one key was. Oh, what's this? What's this? I'm just really hoping I missed the key here, because I now know where two other keys are. Off the top of my head. Oh, there we are. So there was the key here. So that's 3 keys now, so I may as well get it from here. So based on the fact that I didn't have that key, that can only mean you can't get that key, not like straight away, but I didn't upgrade my treasure hunting for ages throughout the game. So that is not a level 1 treasure hunting key. So, I don't know if you gotta get like level 2 or level 3, 4, 5, I don't know how the treasure hunting works before you can find them. But you just want to make sure you're not level 1 trying to get this achievement. You know, it's very easy to get your dog up to treasure hunting level 5. You just have to find, oddly enough, force. So we're on 3 keys now. I need to remember that, because if I check them pause screen, it's not even going to matter, because it's just going to show me 6. Yeah, there's a key by here. You'll find a key. So that's 4 keys. So make your way through the Hob Cave as you normally would, and you'll just find that key at the very end. If I am mistaken and the key's not there, then the key is around this area back here or in that room. But I'm fairly certain it's actually in the carriage station. Oh, a present for me. So the final 2 keys now in this area, which thank God I remembered that one as I left that area because I would have been stumped otherwise. You want to come through here.
Would you like me to buy you a drink? On me.
Yeah, really.
And travel
Once my
around
legs
this
can
area
move,
the way you
I
normally would.
promise.
So you can get this one very comfortably while you're doing the dash mission. Or repair the bridge or whatever it's called, you know. You want to come up here. And you'd follow dash around to this direction. Let's quickly open the chest first. So you'd follow dash over here. Crap. But instead of following dash, you want to turn right instead, and then you'll find the key at the end by here. So that puts me up to 5 out of 6 keys. Is it 6? Jesus, a ton of people, you know. Yeah. So for the final key, you want to go to Bowerstone Road. And at this point as well, we can... Okay, we can't. We've got to kill these guys first.
Let's see you wag your tail after.
And, treat yourself to this chest by here, which I should have treated myself ages ago, really. And I'll run past the next set of bandits. So you just follow this bit through now. Go to the left by here. Then instead of following the road that way, you want to follow it back to here. And then you'll find the key just here. And that is how you get all the keys in Rookridge, not Whole Island. That's a DLC one. This has the books, so I suppose I'll help you find the books as well. I'll probably do that. Okay, cool. There's none in okay, I found one in Wraithmarsh. Or an idiot. I found 3 in Oakfield. Good. I found one there. I know that. I remember what that one is though. So, okay. Did I say I found one or no? Okay, no, I haven't found any. There's 4 here, so we'll start in the Howling Halls. When I think about it, I may have slightly shown you a slightly off area for one of the Rookridge ones. When I exited the Hob Cave into that little carriage, it's around that area, but it might be slightly off from where I showed you. You might have to, instead of leaving and turning right to go to like the little coach part, you might have to turn left. At the very end of the video, I'll quickly show you where the Rookridge key might be. But obviously, since I don't have access to see the keys anymore, the ones I already picked up, it makes it a slightly bit harder for me. But if anything, your dog will still find the key in that area for you. So you'll definitely get it. There's 4 keys in this area, and this area is a small place. There's got to be one in the Howling Halls. Ah, yeah, that's in this part. Tell you what, it's a good thing that white ballerine isn't alive anymore to watch me killing all her babies. He had to die twice watching me kill his friends. Poor Dickens. So yeah, so here's the first key. Thankfully there's no keys in the bloody the crucible, because that would be a pain and a half. How soon is soon? Maybe a little bit longer than that. 20? Didn't mean to kick that chicken.
Oh, such a celebrity here. I'll make sure to keep
Spanker.
To the second key now.
The time is very late.
I'm fairly certain there's a key down here.
Doggy colour. Hey,
Oh, last time someone said that, I refused to give anyone autographs. Ah, there we go. So
I
here's
used to
this
come to
key by here now, so here's the second key.
all the time. Woo!
Wait a minute. I was right about there being stuff here, so I didn't confuse it with Fable 3's Aurora. No, it's just... You have to wait for the game to upgrade this area, and then you get some new stuff. Okay. So now for the rest of this area, the other ones should be away from the camp, so we want to just go to Brightwood Road and walk our way towards the camp now, and we should in fact find ourselves a key or two, provided I do it correctly. We'll find two. Nothing here. Oh, a little hut right here. Anything in here? Chest out the open. Granny, what big eyes you have! Oh look, and there's a wood chopper, Zach. Coming from there. I wonder if that's actually what I was supposed to be, a little Red Riding Hood. Like Easter egg. Wasn't what I thought I saw back here. Oh, the camp. Yeah, there's a key here at the camp. I wonder if there's a silver key chest. What if I have, like, if I actually came here? 20 keys as well, so this would be a good one. There's but one key left in this area now. 10,000. Could be better, but as far as amounts of money they've given, it's one of the best amounts. See, when you compare Chesty to all the other gold given like areas, it's not even like Chesty. Like everything else is proper cheap with you. It feels more like Chesty just gives you too much. Right, that long road was the way to the Westcliff camp, but I don't think it's at the camp. I'm sure it's near, like, where the Balverine place is, but before you go inside it. So I'll quickly see if I can find it, unless yeah, I think I may have gone past it, so I might have to fast travel to the Howling Halls and then just leave to get to where I want to be. Let's check, see if I can find it this way. There's the demon door. Ah, here we go. I think we're up to something. Yes, I think we're on to it. I think. Yes, here we go. Okay, cool. This is the Howling Halls. Fireball! Ah, come on, dog. Stack something. Okay, ballerines are making noises.
You're the sorriest excuse for a hero I ever saw.
Have I miscounted? Have I already, like, did I collect them all? Or I'm right, I think there's one. Yeah, okay, there is. There's one more. Where are you?
When I'm insulting you, you walking sack of compost.
This dog really isn't any help. Not even in the slightest. Ooh. No, no. Where isn't it? What time is it now? Okay, this video's been over an hour at least. Ah. Ah, there we go. Look over here, see if there's anything of value over here then. I knew it was around here somewhere. There's a dive spot. And there's a cave. Well, as far as dive spots go, that's not bad. Old Tin Mine. That's interesting. What you got for me? I'm hoping not Hollow Men. Kind of praying for not Hollow Men as well. Wow.
Back inside and keep fighting. What have you done again?
This is actually a full-on area. Some importance. It looks as if it actually added to the map. This game does not really here. So at this point, it's not about the keys for a second, so realistically you can skip ahead, because I'm going to have in the descriptions where each location starts. So you know.
Thought you were getting through, did you?
You don't have to wait down for me. But by this point in the video, I'm going to assume you'd have already discovered this. Sadly, I won't have in the description though, like, the time I find and show every key. But I will let you know, like, say 12 minutes. I go to Bower Lake, for example. You know, you'll have the gist of it. Okay, so that's nice little addition. Okay, so that's Rookridge complete. So far we've got 14, 18, 21, 24, 30, 34. I found one of the keys here. Okay. We'll start at Twin Blades Tomb. Okay, thank God. Yeah, the key I found. I don't know why I've started with Twin Blades Tomb, because you can't come here straight off the bat. So it's a bit of a stupid play. Actually, yeah, no way I started here, because this is where you can find 3 of the 6 keys. So I'm just going to ignore everything now, because I need to try to make the video shorter. Of course, if there weren't so many hollow men, I'd be able to know if I'm running the right way. Yeah, okay, cool. So you run around to this part of the area. You'll solve this when you do the Grave quest. When you come up to the end of the area, chill out a little bit. You will come to this room here. No, not this room. Great. All these enemies are starting to confuse me now. I'm losing my sense of direction. Right, here we go. This room, which will take you to the very top.
I've seen more brains in a slot bucket.
So you go left and you'll see there is a key right over here. But also inside that crypt there, which is open, you can open it. And there is a key in there as well. Yeah, so this one by here is closed when you first get here, so you open that one. See? Oh, well, that'll be jiggered. Yeah, and that is the first 2 keys of Wraithmarsh. And you find the 3rd key. I'd love some if you can actually hear when I click my neck. Right in front of me. So Twin Blade is the easiest place to start, or best place to leave till last, depending on how you look at it, because it's half the keys right there. It's one of the dig spots. I don't think any of the keys in this area are through dig spots, but I also don't know if they're not. So, actually no, there won't be a dig spot here. There's no way the other 4 keys are all linked by each other. Logical here. Right, so we're missing 3 keys. A reasonable thing to do now would be to fast travel, because I cannot be bothered for another banshee fight. Wraithmarsh. Wraithmarsh. So we'll go now to the Drowned Farm, because that seems to be the main area. And instead of acting like a banshee, we're gonna... Unless it's treasure. I'm gonna kill it if I'm not yet. I'm gonna go down here, you do, to the well. So I should have fast traveled to the well. So if you can, go to the well, don't go to the Drowned Farm. I'm going to assume I'm going to put money on it. I'm not going to put money on it because I know my luck. I'm going to put money on it, isn't it? Okay, so you don't want to go to the well, there's nothing of use to you there. Okay, let's go to the Shadow Court. We'll know, well, I know there's one in the Shadow Court. And that leaves 2. There's also loads of shadows at the Shadow Court. Ironically. Would you believe? Ironically, would be if there was no shadow. Okay, that's the way back. You want to go to the left, so you can go through it. I don't know, hits me if I get to open this. It's just a way I can just turn enemies off. Because of this video. Didn't get to the mindset when I'm tempted to even leave my experience behind. Oh, he's found something. Oh, yeah, so there's this breakable wall here. Oh, you fucker. Tricked me.
You got any health or potions? You ain't got no skills, that's as plain as day.
Oh, I appear to have shot him through a wall. Ah, here we go. Silver key. Not one I knew about though. Okay, so that is 4 out of 6 keys for this area. Ah, what's fallen in? No idea why all my smells. These are the last ones. If more spawns. In. Yeah. Do you want to travel all the way? Yeah, honest. Come out. just because of how much of a pain this was. I think when I do my Not Whole Island playthrough, I think I'm going to try and find all 10 books as I do the playthrough, not leave them until the end. Because, you know, I understand that a lot of these keys I would have had to have come back for, like I wouldn't have got that one. But, no, like Rookridge I wouldn't have had to go back to at least. Right, so that's 4 keys. So we want to go to the Drowned Farm now, because there's bound to be one there. And then I'm going to check Bloodstone Road, because there's bound to be one there because of all the crypts and tombs, because they tend to put them in there. If there's not one in one of those two, I'm going to have to put my thinking cap on, basically. Let's have a look in the house. Not one there. All these little things. Actually, let's try this one. This one looks important. Oh, okay, it's a tiny bump. Oh. There we are. That is key number 5. And now I'm just going to fast travel. Let's have a check. I should be missing 1 key. Yep. And I'm going to put my money on Bloodstone Road. Although last time I mentioned I put my money on something, I would have lost. Okay, that's what we get, the Bloodstone. So from Bloodstone Road, is it to the right? I'm certain the key is going to be around this area because, you know. Oh, I realized what they just done. They combined the Oakfield and the graveyard area by the looks of it, because this looks quite familiar to the graveyard level on Fable 1, where you have to fight loads and loads of Hollow Men. It's less annoying in Fable 1 because of the way how the spells work. You haven't got to charge them up to do stronger versions, you just level them up and then they're stronger. Right,
Do you really think everything in existence revolves around you? This world
really think
will
everything
carry on
existence
without
didn't?
your parasitic presence.
Way. That was a parasite. Let's check this orphanage. No. Could be around here though, hasn't it? Surely. Is it? Let's continue on this path. Ah! I jumped on the hole, man. If this game was Mario, you'd be so screwed. I still think it's in the Bloodstone area. Yes, I just realised I haven't got my dog. My dog must have got hurt. Okay, is it over here? Because I know there are some stuff up here. Like, I know there's a gargoyle. was a good time for him to start shaking. Let them know, you know, who's boss. I'm not running away because I'm afraid I'll die or whatnot. Run away because I ain't got time for this shit. Oh, okay, okay. Can I climb up that building? No. Okay, I'm back to where I started. Ah, no, this is the area I was trying to find. Okay, is there like a statue or something? Ah, there it is. In the crypt. So, before I leave the area, see if I can find an easier way for you to get there. Because I made that overcomplicated.
Ha! I can smell your awful breath all the way from here.
Actually, no, I didn't, did I? So if you go from the farm and run forward, then you just follow the path all the way around, essentially. So that's Wraithmarsh done. Now we just have... fuck's sake, 3 keys I found there as well. 5. Found that key there, okay. Oakfield. We're going to start this one at the Wellspring Cave, because I know and remember where the key is there. Okay, put the bloody sword away now. Right, the first key you will find by ignoring these hollow men. So header of hollow men. There's a banshee in you now. Isn't that just fantastic? Okay. I'm fairly certain this banshee may have led me the wrong way. Ninja skill hours. So the first key is the first room you take Hammer to. Yeah, so sure, you take Hammer to this room first. You just go around the back and the key will be by here. Okay, so Oakfield. So the Echo Mine, see if I got the key from in here. I'm hoping I did, because the sooner... Where's my dog? Ah, there you go. So that one's really quick to find. So that's 2 keys out of 6. 6? 6, yeah, that's 2. So I've shown you one of the keys I already collected. The easiest ones to show you now Oh yeah, that's why I was supposed to go all the way through. Right, okay, one key. I'll explain to you how you get it because it's straightforward. When you go into the wellspring, where I showed you the key just now, where you go behind, when you continue through there through the story, you eventually have to come outside, and you actually get the key just by there as you're coming out. Alright, I should still show you exactly where the key is. The whole purpose of this video would be silly for me to not actually show you where the key is. I'm fairly certain there's a key around here somewhere.
Hi there, my name's Barndor, but you can't hit me!
The shops are now opening!
Hi there, I'm Ryan, and I don't care.
Get your purses ready! The shops are open for business!
Oh. Alright, what you got for me? Right, I'm actually gonna fast travel to the easiest key in the area. So you get this one from the Rookridge road. Okay, so I've shown you one and I've collected one. So I've shown you 2 keys. You want to go to this house right here? Come inside. There you go. And then bam, key right here. So that's key number 3. So there's still 3 keys left in this area.
Everybody needs to eat.
And there should... it's a dive spot.
I could find a tongue on the arse, and it'd still be pointing at you!
I was about to say I thought it was a rusty weapon. And there should be a key in one of these houses, I believe. Use this one. Maybe not. On the house unless I forgot to save last time I was here and I have to rebuy it. Yeah, okay, so that's key number 4. Because let's have a look. If it says 5, I've only shown you 1 key, which isn't there. Well, that's all 6. Should be one in the wellspring, the one on the other side of the wellspring, 2 in the houses, 1 in the cave. Ah, yeah, okay, so I'm missing 1 key. Right, last key. Which is going to be tricky because the key isn't going to be there. But the last key, I know whereabouts it is, but I can't say for certain. Like I know the exact spot, like I've shown you the other ones. Okay, but what you want to do is you want to go this route towards the Temple of Light.
I like
You just follow the path around as per usual. Ignore the bugs. They don't. Kill the bugs. Kill them all. Vile beetles. Okay. And you should find the key, I believe. It's near this lake, if I remember correctly. I just wish I didn't pick it up, so I could know for certain if it was that lake, it was by over here? Oh, okay, that's the route I came. Right there. Right, yeah, for this one, I can't say 100%, but, percent, what I said is slightly strange, but I'm 99% certain the key is around here. Your dog will detect it. If anything, I'll have to just, like I mentioned with one other key, I might have to just go back to my previous video where I first come to this area and try to edit that part into the video just at the end. But the key, I'm certain, the key's around here, it is. I'm certain it is. Oakfield, Fairfax Gardens. I might actually try to quickly do it now. Just load my video just to quickly see it. Because as you'd expect, it happens like it's in my first video. Because in the first video, I got all the way through to the to get in the first hero hammer. And for this one, you want to just run around to the side by here. And then travel this path to where I showed you where the 9th demon door was. And as you see me skip this key last time, key right there. And then for the second key, you would have needed to have completed the quest for getting Lady Grey. And then you go into a tomb, which is by here. And the second key in this area is right in here. There's a gargoyle over there, if you really want to shoot him. If you do shoot him, I don't blame you. If that dog ever dived down, I'd be able to have a helping hand in finding this key. Huh. My dog ever helped me down? There we go, I heard him bark. Where is he? Right, come on, boy. Be useful us now. So you continue through the way out now? Just carry on walking as you'd expect. Yeah. And you find the key, just chilling on your way out. And now, if I am correct, this leaves us with only 2 keys left to find. The first one being the guild key. And for this one, you want to just turn around, walk back this way. Wait a minute. Where am I? Okay, I'm walking. My character's walking through Rookridge. Just quickly looking back, just so I can check for certain where that key was. Right, this key is further back than this. days. Couldn't they just put me like very start and put not the very end, like most areas? Okay, we just want to ignore the rest of the beetles now. We just want to run past them all because there's way more beetles than there was at the start of the game. Amazing what really strength. And these beetles don't deserve mercy. Especially not that one. This should be the start of the area now. I think. Oh my days. I will tell you nothing. You know what? I'm gonna save everyone a little bit of time here. If you just go to Bower Lake and fast travel to the gypsy camp. So what you want to do now, turn around and make your way to the Heroes Guild through this way. Because the key is actually in the very first room. So just ignore them. Go to the old tomb. Talk to the chieftain. Oh yeah, no, don't worry about that. And then you want to drop down here. Okay, no, it's not in the first one. There you go. And then when you come to this room here, you will find the key around here. If I'm correct, what you're thinking, your dog will also find a dig spot over there. You'll also find a dig spot here once you increase your treasure hunting ability, apparently. So yeah, the key should be here, behind this rock. Unless, of course, the dig spot is here and the key is over there, but I'm fairly certain the key is right here. But again, this is a key, you would have found this already. This key is, well, it should be the second key you find, unless you explore straight off the bat. Yeah, so there'll be a key there. At worst, the key will be here, but I don't think it's going to be there. I'm sure that's the dig spot. So that is 49 out of 50 keys now. And so the last key is in Bandit Coast. So you want to go the Brightwood road. And you want to just follow this road around. I'm going to avoid the enemies. Keep following. All the way around.
A nice rich chicken ready for the bucket.
No shooting!
You can drop down. Ah, here it is. And here is the key. And that is all 50 keys. I hope you found this useful, and I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like and subscribe. Comments are also great. You know, any feedback you can give me to let me know for future videos, help me improve them, and make them more enjoyable for you guys to watch, more practical and more productive. You know, everything you say is read and everything is useful to me, and I appreciate
Take it easy on me, will ya?
any and every comment. So bye and take care, guys.